Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Emily Freybler. Today I'm starting out barefaced because I'm going to do kind of like a little challenge, and I don't want you to see what the makeup looks like before we get started because I don't know how this is going to turn out. So I saw a video on Allie Glines' YouTube channel, and she did a video that was all drugstore products under $30. So like, what? No, that made no sense. A full face of drugstore products under $30. So like the whole face was supposed to be $30. So I was gonna do that, but then I felt like I was gonna only get Rimmel products, or not Rimmel products, Wet n Wild products, because I love their products. I mean, I did get a lot of Wet n Wild and Rimmel products in general because they're very cheap, but then I decided that I wanted to do drugstore brushes in this video as well. So my take on it is that I'm gonna do a full face under $45, or a $45 full face with drugstore makeup products and brushes. So everything you're gonna need in one thing. I did leave out primer and setting spray because I don't think those are absolute necessities in my opinion. So I got everything else though, and a lot of these products I haven't tried before, so I wanted to get products that I didn't already completely love, because what's the fun in that? You guys have probably seen them a million times. That's why I try not to get all Wet n Wild. So anyway, let's get started with this video. So here is my long Walgreens receipt. You can go to obviously any drugstore, but I figured I would go to Walgreens because I like their reward program. I would probably rather go to Ulta, but I don't have an Ulta in my area. So anyway, I got a lot of stuff that was on sale. So this stuff is including sale prices because I thought drugstore prices are always like on sale. They always have buy one get one half off. They always have stuff that is like a percentage off all the time, stuff like that. So I figured most people are going to be able to get these products on sale most of the time, so might as well use the sale prices. So I will be telling you guys what the original price of everything is and also the sale price as well, so that it will make it easier for you. So the first thing I got was this foundation from Rimmel. This is their Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Long Wear Foundation. I know I already like this foundation, that's why I picked it, because it was very affordable and it was on sale. The regular price is $7.99 and I got it for $4.79. I just got a new shade of it because I have the shade Ivory, like the lightest shade, for when I'm super fair, and then I got the shade 300 Sand so that I can like mix the two together to get my perfect shade, and then when I'm self-tanned I can use this. So I'm gonna kind of cheat and use two colors, but that's not in the total because ideally you would get your perfect shade. I just wanted two colors so I can mix later on. That makes sense. And then I will share with you the brush set. So I have used EcoTools in the past when I first started makeup, like forever ago. I had an EcoTools brush set. So anyway, I've been wanting to try them out again recently because I feel like, I don't know, they've upped their brush game, so I decided to get this set. This set was, I believe, $12.99. No, $12.49. So really good for 5 different brushes. There's a face one, this one's supposed to be an angled foundation brush. We'll see how that goes. And then some eye brushes, and it comes with like a carrying case. So let's open this bad boy up. This is what I remember. They're so soft. Okay, so this is just like a tray. I thought it was like a carrying case. Also, one of the products I did not buy is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer because I already have that, and figured I'll just add that to the totals. If the foundation brush doesn't work, I'll just use my fingers because, I mean, that usually works too. This isn't going to be that dark for me actually. Maybe a little dark, but just going to add in some of this one. So now let's go in with this foundation brush. I just feel like it's so small. I was gonna get a sponge, but then that would have just like added to the total. So I decided not to. Oh, look at that line. Okay. I think I might just switch to my fingers because I'm kind of sick of using this brush. It does look pretty. There's like honestly not many streaks from this brush. It's just so small. I feel like I can't work very quickly, and I don't like taking forever on my foundation. We're just gonna use our fingers. Okay, I think we spent like 10 years on foundation, so let's move on. Like I said, I am gonna use the Photo Focus Concealer from Wet n Wild in the shade Light Ivory. And then again, I'm gonna blend it out with this foundation brush. You just kind of have to work with it but it does work pretty well. Oh, and I didn't mention that Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer is $5.99. Then I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie, this Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Oh, I thought I got translucent, but I got creamy natural. Crap. Oh well, this should be fine, I hope. But I really do like this powder. I haven't used it in forever though, so we'll see. This powder was $3.59 on sale, and it's usually $5.99, so still really affordable. I'm going to use the full blush brush. Ooh. I like how this is applying. It's not applying too much powder. I have been wanting to try this out for so long, and I never picked it up. I have no idea why. This is the Kate and Rimmel London Blush, Highlight, and Contour palette thing in the shade Golden Sand. So this was really on sale as well. This was $4.19, and it's usually, I guess it's only usually $6.99. Why did I never pick this up? So there's 3 different things. So it looks like the bronzer has like a teeny tiny bit of shimmer in it. I'm just gonna take this brush and sweep it in there. It's a little bit powdery. And go on in. Ooh, I feel like this bronzer is super nice too. It's like nice and natural looking. Pretty bronzer, I'm liking that. And then we'll take some on the sides of the nose as well. Ooh, I need to blend more. Okay, I'm gonna take some translucent powder. I think I went a little overboard on the nose, looking in the viewfinder. I'm just gonna kind of tone that down. I feel like it's looking a lot more orange in the viewfinder than it actually is. Like it's not as orange as it looks. Now this blush is really, really pink. Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna use the same brush for everything face related. Ooh. I was gonna get the other palette, which I probably should have, for more like deeper skin tones, but I thought this bronzer would be better than the other one because I just liked the blush in the other one more. It was more of a corally peach. But this is just baby doll pink, and I don't know if I like it. You guys, like, look how much that's accentuating. No! So it's becoming a little bit disastrous, but we're gonna work with this. Okay, so before I go into the eye portion, I'm gonna use that same defined crease brush and take some on this, take some of this highlight. Wow, that's powdery. And go in with this. Maybe not. I'm gonna use this big brush and just sweep it. Oh, that's better. And just sweep it on the cheekbones. That's pretty. Okay, I like that. More of like a naturally highlight. I mean, it's definitely a highlight, but it's not as crazy. That's the face makeup. It looks okay. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use one of these little quads from Wet n Wild. This is the shade Walking on Eggshells. Walking on Eggshells. Here we go. So I am going to follow along with their instructions. So there's a transition shade, crease, brow bone, eyelid. I'm going to follow along with that because why not? So I'm going to take this transition shade with the defined crease brush, and I'm going to go in the crease with that transition-y shade. There's definitely a lot of powder kind of coming off of this, but it blends really nicely and the payoff is good, so I'm not too mad about it. Okay, so for the crease, I'm going to use the blurring brush on this. Like, it's a brown, it's like, it's kind of shimmery, which I'm not usually very into shimmery crease shades, but let's try it. We're going to go on the outer part of the eye. Okay. Maybe this is the wrong brush. Let's try this other brush. I don't know about this. Starting to get some pigment. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. I'd rather have like more of a matte brown, but it is having a lot of fallout. Like, I don't know if you can tell. It has a ton of fallout. Okay, now I'm gonna put this shade on the eyelid with my finger because I like that the best. kind of like icy. I'm gonna go back into that transition shade to blend this stuff together. Trust me guys, you can get good products from the drugstore. I show you it all the time. I just was trying to find stuff that I didn't already love so I could try that out, but I feel like it's kind of failing. Like, I know I like some of Wet n Wild's eyeshadows, but I just feel like these ones are kind of duds. Okay, let's take this transition shade and go down here, at least for like a little bit of depth. The eyes are not my best. Let's try putting the white shimmery shade on the lid instead of that eyelid shade. I feel like that would be more up my alley. Yeah, that's more up my alley than this pink weird shade. That looks better to me, much better. I mean, it still doesn't look amazing, but it looks better. I just felt like the pink was super frosty and didn't really come off as pink, where this brow bone highlight, ooh, is really pretty. I feel like I could put this in the inner corner as well. It looks okay, it's just not my favorite. We're gonna try this brow product from Rimmel. I don't know how this is gonna go because it's a very weird brow product, but it was cheap and I thought I'd try it out. So this is the blah, 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 blah. Okay, Rimmel Brow Shake Powder in medium brown, and I got it for $2.75. The regular price was $4.59. I don't know if I said anything about the Color Icon Quad was $2.99, just so you know. This little quad thing that I don't really like. This is what this looks like. It has a little shaker in there. You're supposed to shake it, I'm assuming. So it's just like a filling powder, but it's in like a, ooh, oh, interesting. Ooh, it is powder. What? What? This is weird. I feel like I'm totally gonna need a spoolie, but I can't use one because of this whole thing. Whoa. What? Weird. What I'm gonna do is remove this stuff from this, kind of go in and like use this to brush out the powder. Okay, you guys, I like that. I did not think I was gonna like that. Okay, you guys, that is, what? I mean, it might be a little strong in the inner corner or inner part of the brow, but like, hello, brow, easy brow product. I just realized I'm not gonna be able to line or to curl my eyelashes. No. Time for the Wet n Wild 5 times volume plus natural looking enhancing effect Very Black mascara. I believe this was $2.99. Yeah, $2.99 all the time. Never tried this one. I like their Lash Renegade, I think is what it's called. Let's try it. Am I gonna get mega volume? I don't know. If I could curl my lashes, like, I feel like this would be 10 times better. But it's all for the video, you know? Oh, look at what I just did. Okay. This is definitely not mega volume. Like, this is not even close to my Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. And I feel like the Lash Renegade mascara, which is like $5.99, so if you have like 3 extra bucks, you should get that, is way better. Well, we have very, very, very natural lashes today. Okay, the last product is this lip product from Jordana. This, I believe, is also $2.99. $2.99, Georgianna Lipstick. This is their Modern Matte Lipstick in the shade Matte Bear. Ooh, this is definitely matte. The color is pretty, I just don't like it with the eye look and the mascara. You guys, is it just me or does this look absolutely awful? Okay, let's recap. So, I really do like this brush set here with these 5 brushes. I wouldn't necessarily use this for foundation, but if you like these types of brushes, maybe you would. I just like a quicker application. It's okay for concealer and stuff like that. Love this brush for sure. I'm definitely going to use this for a bronzer and blush and stuff like that. And the eye brushes were really great. So I think this is a really great value for $12 something at the drugstore, like really good. And this foundation I know I already like, so I highly recommend the foundation. I love the concealer. The powder is one of my favorites as well, especially if you have oily skin. You should definitely pick this up because it's a great, really affordable powder. So the face stuff is pretty good. This I'm kind of iffy about. I wish I would have gotten the other shade because I think I would have loved the blush from that. Whereas I don't like this pink blush. It just looks very like ashy and weird powdery kind of on my skin. And the bronzer just kind of accentuates my acne. So if you don't have acne there, I think it looks good. It's just a little bit warmer of a blush. And then the highlight I do really like. It's more of a subtle highlight on the cheeks. So I think this is okay, but not my favorite. Let's just go into this eye palette. I don't really like this very much at all. It's just, I think it's just the shades in this one. Maybe if I picked a different one, it would have worked okay. I don't know. I just didn't love it. This brow powder, I like. I just would use it probably more on the tail of the brow and use a spoolie so I could really like brush it out so it's not super harsh. Okay, the mascara I definitely don't like. It doesn't do much for my eyelashes. If you have very long eyelashes and they're curled naturally and stuff, then this would probably work for you. But if you don't have very long eyelashes and you want something to build volume, this is a lie. It does not build volume. And then this lipstick, I really like the lipstick. It feels nice and matte but comfortable, and it doesn't really accentuate my like dry patches. I don't have a ton of them, but and I also like the color, so I think that's really good. So this didn't really work out how I thought it was going to. I thought we were gonna have a lot more hits than I did. I tried to get products that I didn't know a lot about. So there were face products obviously that I've used for years and I really liked, and then obviously this foundation's newer, but I do really like it. And then I kind of experimented, you know, and it just didn't really work out. So watch my other videos. There's a ton of drugstore products that I highly recommend. I just don't know if you can get everything in one go for that cheap. You have to probably wait for sales on certain brands and like look for different things that I talk about. I have a whole video on like beginner, I believe it's a beginner makeup kind of like kit that I put together. I'll link that down below so you can kind of look at that. But yeah, it just wasn't really my favorite look. I really liked the challenge, and I think there are amazing products at the drugstore. The prices have just definitely gone up. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and remember to always look for a coupon at the drugstore because there is always one. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye guys.